Welcome back to Carcrafted, the channel where performance, passion, and pure driving emotion come together. Today we're diving into a machine that represents the very last roar of a true American muscle icon in its most track-focused form. This is the 2025 Chevrolet Camaro SS 1LE, a car built not to whisper, not to compromise, but to shout its purpose the moment you turn the key. In a world rapidly shifting toward electrification and digital driving experiences, the Camaro SS 1LE stands as a raw, unapologetic celebration of mechanical grip, V8 thunder, and driver-first engineering. The moment you lay eyes on the 2025 Camaro SS 1LE, it's clear this isn't your average street car. The design doesn't scream for attention, it demands respect. Finished with aggressive blacked-out elements, a functional satin black hood wrap, and a stance that looks planted even while standing still, the SS 1LE communicates its mission instantly. This car isn't built for parking lot flexing or boulevard cruising. It's built to hunt apexes. The front splitter sits low and wide, working in harmony with the sculpted side skirts and rear blade spoiler to generate real downforce, not just visual drama. Every aerodynamic element serves a purpose, shaped by wind tunnels and track data rather than marketing meetings. Slide into the driver's seat and the tone shifts from aggressive to intensely focused. The interior of the Camaro SS 1LE feels like a cockpit rather than a cabin. The Recaro Performance seats hug you tightly, offering serious lateral support without sacrificing comfort for longer drives. You sit low, legs stretched forward, hands naturally falling onto a thick, flat-bottom steering wheel wrapped in suede. Alcantara touches throughout the interior aren't just there for luxury, they're there for grip, especially when your palms start to sweat pushing the car to its limits. The digital display is clean and purposeful, delivering performance data without overwhelming the driver. Everything you need is right where it should be, and nothing feels unnecessary. At the heart of the 2025 Camaro SS 1LE is the legendary 6.2-liter naturally aspirated V8, an engine that feels increasingly rare and increasingly special in today's automotive landscape. Producing 455 horsepower and 455 pound-feet of torque, this engine doesn't rely on turbos or hybrid assistance to make its power. Instead, it delivers a linear, visceral surge that builds with revs and rewards commitment. Every throttle input feels immediate. Every gear change feels mechanical and deliberate. Paired with the standard 6-speed manual transmission, the SS 1LE reminds you why driving used to be a skill, not just a command issued to software. The Tremec manual gearbox is a highlight all on its own. Short throws, precise engagement, and an active rev matching system that can be turned on or off depending on your preference. Whether you're heel-toeing into a corner or letting the system handle the blips, the transmission makes you feel connected to the car in a way few modern vehicles still manage. The clutch is firm but predictable, perfectly suited for spirited driving without becoming a burden in everyday use. This is a driver's transmission, plain and simple. But the Camaro SS 1LE isn't just about straight-line power. In fact, its true brilliance shines when the road starts to twist or the track opens up. The 1LE performance package transforms the SS into a legitimate track weapon. Magnetic ride control suspension adapts in real time, stiffening or softening as needed to maintain control and composure. The result is a car that feels remarkably flat through corners, with body motions kept firmly in check even during aggressive maneuvers. The balance is exceptional, inspiring confidence whether you're attacking a tight mountain road or pushing for a faster lap time. Grip is another area where the SS 1LE truly shines. The massive Goodyear Eagle F1 supercar tires provide astonishing levels of traction, allowing the car to dig into the pavement and hold on far beyond what most drivers expect. Turn-in is sharp and immediate, with steering feedback that communicates exactly what the front tires are doing. You feel the road surface, the load transfer, and the limits approaching, all through your hands. It's a level of communication that's becoming increasingly rare, and it's something enthusiasts will deeply appreciate. Braking performance is equally impressive. The Brembo braking system, with massive rotors and multi-piston calipers, delivers consistent, fade-resistant stopping power. Pedal feel is firm and confidence-inspiring, allowing precise modulation whether you're trail braking into a corner or scrubbing speed at the end of a long straight. On track, the brakes hold up lap after lap, proving that the SS 1LE isn't just fast for a few minutes but engineered for sustained performance. Despite its track-focused nature, the 2025 Camaro SS1LE still manages to be livable on the street. The magnetic ride control smooths out rough pavement surprisingly well in its softer modes, and while the ride is undeniably firm, it never feels punishing. The exhaust note, while aggressive, can be toned down for quieter cruising, making highway drives more tolerable than you might expect. Fuel economy isn't the focus here, but for a V8 performance coupe, it remains reasonable enough for weekend use and daily drives if you're willing to make that commitment. Technology in the SS1LE is present, but never intrusive. The infotainment system is straightforward and responsive, offering smartphone integration, navigation, and performance data displays. What stands out most is how the technology supports the driving experience rather than distracting from it. Performance timers, G-force meters, and customizable drive modes allow drivers to tailor the car to their preferences without burying the fun under layers of digital interference. What truly sets the 2025 Camaro SS1LE apart is its personality. This is a car that demands your attention and rewards your skill. It doesn't isolate you from the experience, it pulls you deeper into it. Every drive feels like an event, every corner an opportunity, every downshift a reminder of why you fell in love with cars in the first place. In an era where many performance cars are becoming faster but less engaging, the SS1LE stands defiantly on the side of raw, analog excitement. There's also a sense of significance surrounding this model. As the Camaro approaches the end of its current generation, the 2025 SS1LE feels like a final love letter to traditional muscle car enthusiasts. It represents decades of performance heritage distilled into one focused package. It's not trying to be everything to everyone, and that's exactly why it works so well. Chevrolet didn't water this car down. They sharpened it. For driving purists, the Camaro SS1LE offers something increasingly hard to find: authenticity. It doesn't fake engine sounds through speakers. It doesn't mask imperfections behind layers of electronic filtering. It lets you feel the road, the engine, and your own inputs. It challenges you to be a better driver, and when you rise to that challenge, it delivers an experience few cars can match at this price point. From a value perspective, the SS1LE is nothing short of remarkable. When you consider the level of performance, the quality of components, and the track-ready engineering baked into this car, it punches far above its weight. Comparable performance from European brands often comes with significantly higher price tags and increased maintenance costs. The Camaro SS1LE delivers world-class performance while remaining accessible to enthusiasts who value driving over status. As we wrap up our time with the 2025 Camaro SS1LE, one thing becomes abundantly clear. This car isn't just fast. It isn't just capable. It's emotional. It's mechanical. It's alive. It represents a philosophy of driving that prioritizes connection over convenience and engagement over automation. For those who understand what that means, the SS1LE isn't just a car. It's a statement. This is the kind of machine you'll remember long after the drive is over. The kind that leaves you replaying corners in your mind, listening to the echo of the exhaust in your ears, and planning your next excuse to take the long way home. The 2025 Camaro SS1LE doesn't just move you from point A to point B. It reminds you why the journey matters. If you're looking for a car that respects your skill, rewards your passion, and delivers one of the purest driving experiences still available today, the Camaro SS1LE deserves your attention. This is muscle refined, sharpened, and unleashed. Thanks for watching Carcrafted. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of America's most thrilling performance cars, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, keep driving, keep pushing, and keep it crafted.